Hello, my name is the cardik, and I am here to talk to you about the four storehouses in the Bible. Well, first of all, let me introduce myself a little more. At the bottom of my screen channel, you can read more about me. My name is Dale Cook. I was born in Illinois. I mainly lived here in Wisconsin, but I have traveled. To Virginia, Mississippi, Tennessee, Arizona, Texas, and some other states I'm probably forgetting. And I've witnessed for about 3 years. I am 38 years old, and a little bit about me is that I'm broadcasting to you today to basically get my testimony out there, to get it heard by many people as possible, because I believe my testimony will help somebody out there. Because I am a disabled person, but I'm also a preacher. I'm a chosen messenger that God sent me to deliver my testimony to as many out there as I can possibly reach within the sound of my voice. Well, let me tell you a little bit about my disability. My disability is called cerebellum ataxia. And what that is that's, you can basically get to know that better as an off branch of epilepsy. And it's off branch epilepsy because it's not exactly the same thing. I do not have seizures. I do not have some of the problems with that epilepsy have. The off branch that I have is a neurological disorder. And what that does is it makes me off balance, basically. I do walk. I'm not in a wheelchair anymore. I was. I was for about a year. I can walk. I don't walk as straight as the arrow. I don't walk straight as any other person in the world. And this disease, doctors do not know exactly what it is. There is no other case in the world that I know of like my case. That's why doctors really don't know what this is. But anyway, it don't really affect my life in a bad way. I really don't think of it as a disability anymore. I think of it as a blessing from God. He blessed me in this way so I can see other things that other people do not see. because some people get caught up in many things. They get caught up in day-to-day lives, day-to-day situations that they take for granted as second nature. And, well, that's what it is. It is second nature. That's true. It is second nature. Because, we all are God's children. We all come from God. He created us. So anyway, I want to talk to you a bit about the blessings that He promises and how we may have those blessings. Alright, we're going to start in Deuteronomy 28. We're going to talk about the 4 storehouses. And before I start this, let me say, there will be somebody out there that is listening to my voice, and when I get talking, they will say, "Oh, this is nothing but another preacher talking about money, wanting the money. How do you see your pockets full?" No, that is not what I'm talking about today. And as we get into it further, I will explain. But in Deuteronomy 28, the Lord says, "And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to do all of his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee above all nations." And we all would like that ability to be set above all nations of the earth. You cannot get no higher than that. "And all these blessings shall come upon thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shall be thou in the cities, and blessed shall be thou in the fields. Blessed shall be the fruits of thy body, the fruits of thy ground, and the fruits of thy cattle, and the increase of thy kine, and the flocks of thy sheep. Blessed shall be thy basket and thy store. Blessed shall be thou when thou comest in, and blessed shall be when thou goest out. The Lord shall cause thy enemy to rise up against thee, to smitten before thy face. They shall come out against thee one way, and flee before thee 7 ways. In other words, they will be so scared they won't know which way to turn, because the Lord shall rise up so much power against them. The Lord shall command the blessings upon thee in thy storage houses, and in all that thou settest thy hand unto. And he shall bless thee in the land which the Lord thy God gave thee. The Lord shall establish thee an holy people, unto himself, as he hath sworn unto thee, if thou shalt keep the commandments of thy Lord thy God. Thus saith the Lord, consider thy ways. Now let me say right here, he will put his blessing upon us. That is his promise. That is his guarantee. And he does not hide his words in small print. If you walk into a store or a business to purchase a big ticket item, we all look for that guarantee. But when they give you a guarantee, don't you usually have to sign something? And when you sign a contract, you always have hidden things, like hidden fees, hidden penalties. But God does not have no hidden clauses. God does not say, this won't work in our unyoked economy. He said, when I put my blessing upon you, you will become this magnet. And what do magnets do? They draw everything to them. And he said, everything that you touch will be blessed. Everything. So as you're drawing things in, you will touch them. So everything will be blessed. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty powerful statement to me. I looked up the word blessing, just to give us a little guideline here. A blessing from Wikipedia. A blessing is an infusion of something with holiness, divine will, or one's hope or approval. So, with the Lord thy God's blessing, you get a promise, you get a guarantee, you get His holiness, you get His divine will, and you get His approval. How much more do you want? My main point here is, this is a contract. You have no signing, and you have absolutely no hidden penalties. I want to remind us all about the blessing that the Bible talks about and how we can achieve them. Number one, we have the first storehouse. It is called the bag level. In Haggai 1:6 it talks about it. Ye have sown much, and bring in little. Ye eat, but ye have not enough.